welcome back. Hope you're all having an awesome Monday. I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. I've got a great classic town build for you all today. This is actually another set I recently pulled from that bulk lot of vintage town Lego. Set 6387, the Coastal Rescue Base from 1989. So stick around to the end to hear my review and let's get started. So here we have the completed build. I can't believe this set is from the 80s. I know 89, it's right on the edge there, but I can't believe it's from the 80s. I feel like I remember this set more recently than that. The fact that it's over 30 years old is just insane to me, but it's a phenomenal set. It's one of those sets that makes me go, I grew up in the wrong era. I wanted to be alive during the times where sets look like this. And this set is right around 340 pieces and comes with 4 minifigures. So like the hospital I recently did a review of and the police station I recently did a review of, you know, this one's right around that same time frame. And I'm starting to get a sense of a pattern between these sets. Typically, you know, around the 300 piece range, 300 to 400, usually 4 minifigures, and, you know, numerous vehicles. So I really like that setup. I really like the layout, the design. These are not super time-consuming builds, which I love, but then they lead to hours of playability. And I really love this set. It's very unique. I don't own anything that's remotely similar to this, so I'm really excited to have this in my collection now. So I'll start with the minifigures first. So we've got just a little town guy with a helmet on, assuming he's probably going to be the one flying the helicopter. And then it actually comes with 2 of this one. So all 3 of those have the same torso. This one comes with a hat though, so 2 of this one with the hat, which are just kind of your general coastal rescue workers. And then one gentleman here, which I assume is more of your, you know, like person who's going to be the one that needs the rescuing, probably a beach goer of some sort. You know, they've got him in the classic black hips with yellow legs, which I think always symbolized being on the beach, hanging out at the ocean. So 4 really classic looking town minifigures. And I actually have one of them set up in this vehicle here. So this is typically what you see for the coastal rescue pattern. So a nice little vehicle there. I like the blue accents, and it does come with a reel in the back, which has a hose attached to it. So for any kind of water needs, there is a hose attachment with a nozzle. So that was a pretty common style piece from that era. This pattern printing has held up really nicely, so I'm really impressed by that. All the pieces are super white, which is also great for a 30-plus-year-old set, particularly because this set is mostly gray, white, and blue, and those are probably the 3 top colors that are problematic with yellowing. So I'm really excited that all the colors are in great condition, and they are original pieces too as well, so you know it's not brand new pieces being used to substitute vintage replacements. These are all the original pieces, so that's pretty exciting as well. Love the flag on the top of this set. They just don't make flags like that anymore, and I really love that one. Again, in great condition. I'm super impressed. These windows are really nice. I love the slanted windows. They do open and close, which is awesome. And then we've got another sign here in the front. So lots of that coastal rescue sign kind of scattered around this set. There are a few little elements inside. We've got an air tank and a little helmet. There's a trash can inside as well. And then here in the back, we've got a couple of decorative pieces here. So I love this slope piece with kind of the rotary looking phone on it. So that's awesome print. And then just like a classic computer screen print as well. So some really nice printed pieces. And I'll show you the other vehicles too. So the helicopter is an awesome build. I will say I did struggle with building this. I don't have the instruction manual for the set yet, and the computer copies were not great. So distinguishing white from light gray was super challenging in the instruction manual. And I'm not sure if it's like that if I had a hard copy of the instruction manual or if it's just because I was looking at the online version of it. But I will say this particular piece was pretty challenging to tell if there were light gray pieces used or white ones. So if I messed anything up, that's why. The computer version of the instruction manual was super challenging to distinguish color, but it's got some great printed pieces. It also has a reel to it with a little yellow piece here that can drop down, and I just pulled it off. I don't know about you all, but I'm super careful with the strings because once they're broken, it's hard to find replacements. And I'm a bit of a Lego purist. I don't want to use some knockoff string, so I don't want to pull too hard on that. But there is a little string attachment here so you can pick things up with that. So that's a nice extra feature. It's a really nice helicopter build. I love this control tower piece here in the front. That's a really classic piece. I'm not sure if that one's still being produced or not, but in a lot of sets, and just feels very classic town. So I like the use of that in the front of the helicopter. So a really nice build there. And then we've got one more vehicle. It's got the Coastal Rescue logo there on the front. The blue accents again. Another one of those control pieces, but in red. And then a little boat. The back end of the boat does have a little motor on it too, which moves, which I think is super cute. So really great little vehicle builds. I love the layout of these sets. Because they all include so many vehicles, they just feel very full, and I like that look. They make great displays, but you know, it doesn't take a super long time to build, and yet you get tons of playability because, you know, you can send vehicles out all over your Lego city and, you know, still have the building here as well. I like that they had 4 minifigures in this set, along with those other sets I just previously mentioned. I think there's kind of a standard layout between each of these sets that has kind of been reproduced, but you know, they use different colors and slightly different setups to make them feel unique. But I really love them. I'm excited to add this one to the other two. I have been keeping these built, and I think I mentioned previously I'm going to be doing a small town setup for you all to see here in the future. I am not sure exactly how much this set is going for right now, but I'm fairly certain it's pretty expensive. It does include quite a few unique printed pieces and tiles, so it might be a little harder to create this one using parts you have lying around your house, but it is a really fun build. I am really excited to own this one now, and I do highly recommend you check it out. If you have the opportunity to get it at a good deal, I definitely think it's a great set to own. Beautiful display, lots of playability, so I definitely recommend checking this set out. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday. See you next time. If you'd like a Big Brick Energy t-shirt like the one I'm wearing, go to my webpage link in the description and click the merch button.